They got Benny doing music for Street Fighter 6. Benny the Butcher on Street Fighter 6. What? About to beat people ass in it? Have you heard of Boldy James? He's from Zelda. Nah, I haven't heard him. I haven't heard LaRussell. I'm trying to get around to listening to all the new shit. I'm trying. Via the latest podcast on his podcast, Last of the Nintendogs, insider Jeff Grubb made an interesting claim regarding the near future of the Legend of Zelda franchise. He made it very clear that he wasn't making any affirmations or speculations about anything specific, and simply relayed exactly what he was told from his sources, which is the following. Something not related to Tears of the Kingdom is happening with Zelda later this year. That can be interpreted in so many different ways. Bodie James is nice. I need to make a list of things I need to listen to. This could be like a board game, a damn t-shirt. That's so vague. Though undoubtedly a vague statement, it still provides a lot of interesting tidbits, if true. Just the fact that there could be another Zelda project in the works, and they could potentially be coming soon. It's quite alluring for Zelda fans. It's worth noting that we really can't know what's happening means in this context is obviously he's under NDA or not even. There's NDA and then there's friend-DA, and it sounds like Jeff Grubb broke his friend-DA. When you're cool with somebody and they tell you shit on the low, supposed to keep your fucking mouth shut. He put it on the podcast. He broke the friend DA, bro. He later specified that maybe it'll get announced later this year, and it does come out early next year, repeating that he stated exactly what he knows, which is simply that something is happening with the beloved Nintendo franchise. Hey, maybe it's that Zelda movie that's rumored to be coming out. I saw Alchemist has a new album. I saw it on Spotify. I was like, oh, maybe I should listen to that joint. Are Alchemist albums, are they like DJ Khaled albums? Like it's a collection of rappers and shit, but with his production? Or like Metro? You may want to watch Outlaw Johnny Black Official. What is Outlaw Johnny? How y'all feel about a potential new Zelda? Still ain't beat the last one. What is that, homeless? Remnant 2 gameplay overload. Oh, Remnant 2. Hold up. This dropping Friday. We gonna be on it. Hey, buddy.
In Remnant 2, players must survive the odds to save humanity from total annihilation. Encounter otherworldly threats, familiar faces, and epic showdowns.
Hey, judging from the gameplay, it look optimized. Like the cutscenes look all buttery smooth and shit.
Relentless enemies to put their skills to the test. Despite humanity's tentative foothold on Earth,
Zelda's best in spurts. I seen a TikTok last night. Somebody made Beyblades in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm like, how the fuck do y'all come up with this shit? He dug a hole and then created 2 fucking Beyblades using the engineering shit. And then he created contraptions that lets it rip. I was like, this is wild. I am not that creative.
Must use world stones to travel to and
is this series better than Outriders? It's not hard to be better than Outriders. I've never played this, but I'm positive this is probably better than Outriders. Also, this is more like the Soulsborne games. This is not an action. I mean, it's an action game, but it's more strategic.
These include Yasha's corrupted jungles and mysterious.
Is it better than Outriders?
Blossom's towering cathedral.
Not hard to do that, my boy.
Villages and Nerud's forsaken surface and derelict stations. In Remnant 2, staying on the move is
Remnant 2, bust it open.
Players must sprint out of enemy fire, dodge devastating attacks.
I feel like I'll be good at this game because, you don't got to be in the pocket, and I'm a real shooter.
And use the environment,
even though it's hard.
Advantage. Study enemy behavior and discover their weaknesses to secure victory. The path forward is unforgiving.
How the hell do you dodge that?
Players will need more than their wits to make it back to the fight.
Is this a co-op game? Yeah, it's 4-player co-op. It's Soulsborne shooter.
Requires keen perception.
You're gonna be good at this game because you beat your game? Facts. Unlike JG.
Players must use consumables to improve combat ability.
3-player co-op or solo? Okay, I thought it was 4, my bad.
Reveal hidden secrets to discover powerful artifacts.
Ah, sweet puzzles, group puzzles.
And gather crafting materials to enhance their arsenal. The key to success is preparation.
Is there character customization?
Any obstacle in the way. Exotic firepower awaits, from ancient armaments to alien creations.
Ooh, yo, the guns look cool.
Get up close and personal with melee weapons, like staves and swords.
Yeah, but is that efficient?
Use heavy armor for a tanky build, or take a more agile approach. Accessories can be mixed
I'm curious to see if like melee is actually efficient in this, or should you just stick to shooting?
and matched for powerful combat bonuses. And gear can be crafted and upgraded to suit many playstyles. Versatility is key. Players can face dangers head-on, take threats out from a
Also, I think the boss fights will make or break this game. Like so far, we've seen large hordes of enemies that can overwhelm you, but I want to see how a boss fight works in a Soulsborne like game where it's about shooting. How can they make that creative? Because I feel like if I'm dealing with a large boss that's just a bullet sponge and there's not like anything creative going on, that might annoy me. Because I'm like, I kind of feel like I'm playing Destiny now.
Or bring a faithful friend along for the ride.
Oh shit, they got the dude from Watch Dogs.
Playstyle, archetypes provide the right tools for the job. And each archetype has unique perks and skills to gain the advantage. To survive, choose wisely and find the best combination. Players can either face the fight alone or team up for maximum effect.
Maximum
Whether
damage.
solo or co-op, the entire story can be experienced as 1, 2, or 3 players. Players can set their own difficulty for an authentic Remnant experience or a truly apocalyptic challenge. Each campaign is dynamically generated, so
Wait,
players
what?
will find fresh encounters every time they play.
The levels change every time? What? Oh, hell no.
Unimaginable worlds, unrelenting odds, Remnant 2.
Mad procedurally generated. I hope the story is good. So Ethan's fun to be on this. I hope so. I put it in the group chat. Hold up, I gotta pee, y'all. And I need to clean my sinuses. Oh, dude, you almost blew my ACL up. She call me on my cell phone. They know when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Hey. Paul? Very smart. Nice to meet you. Okay. Yo, shout out to Astro with the sub. Ugh. You hating on me?
What it do?
Said, damn, he got big. Yeah, he turned 1 last month. He's a big guy. Time flies. Time flies. He was just a baby not too long ago. All right, we watched the Remnant 2 shit. Let's look back at the trailer. Other news, I mean. Blizzard's bringing its PC games to Steam, starting with Overwatch 2. Still not playing it. I'm missing Trump's town hall in Iowa right now. Oh, damn. Valve improves the Steam Workshop. Okay. Why are you putting your nose over there? What are you doing? What are you doing? Not the Trump rally. Oh, God. Marvel Spider-Man 2 reveals new look and details on Venom. Let's see. Team behind Spider-Man 2 today revealed new details and a new glimpse of Venom 2. Was there a tweet or something? Did I miss that? No. Speaking of Entertainment Weekly, Spider-Man 2's director, Brian, and the narrative director involved with the forthcoming period, broadly speaking, says Spider-Man 2 is a much darker game because of Venom, which leads to a greater sense of fear in the sequel. To that end, Inner spoke highly of Tony Todd, who portrays Venom within the game. Said that once Todd was chosen to play Venom, it encouraged those at Insomniac to find the right design for the monstrous character. This is what they revealed. It's just a screenshot. I mean, naturally, the game was going to be darker. Based off of the preview we got at the last PlayStation showcase, you could tell, like, Peter going through it. Really good video on the writer's strike. Appreciate it, bro. We wanted to try something different, and I don't think you can get much more different from Doc Ock than Venom. The developer said of the choice behind making Venom the villain of Spider-Man 2, it's about power, it's about strength, it's about being slighted, it's about Peter being involved, which much more in the creation of Venom. I think that's what attracted us. At this point in time, we still not known exactly how Venom will be introduced into Spider-Man 2, nor is it known who will be attached to the symbiote. Based on the sequel's latest trailer, Peter Parker will begin the game donning the symbiote, which is accurate to the comic book history of the character. From this point, though, anything could happen. Interesting. I hope they keep Venom actually vicious as fuck in this. You don't want him to be a comedy character like in the movies? You don't want him to be like a little comedic anti-hero? Interesting. We shall see. I don't have no hot take on that. I need to see gameplay with Venom. What is that, Ronan? Oh my God. I'm about to put a limit on how many links we can put in the goddamn chat. Johnny Outlaw Black. What the fuck am I looking at, bruh? I feel like maybe I would watch this if it was on streaming services, but like I don't know if I feel compelled to go to the movie theater to see this because like y'all was saying it's supposed to be funny. I didn't really find it to be funny. Hellbent on avenging the death of his father, Johnny Black vows to gun down Brett Clayton and become a wanted man in the process while posing as a preacher in a small mining town that's been taken over. Why didn't they convey that in the trailer? Like, none of that was conveyed in the trailer. None of that. That's crazy. Like, yeah, just give me a little bit of the plot. I'm like, what is going on, bro? It felt like the cowboy version of T.I.'s ATL. Just a bunch of shit going on. You didn't see Black Dynamite? Nah, I've never seen the show. But like, I was like, I feel like I'd rather watch this if it was like on Disney Plus or Netflix or something. But I don't know. Yeah, when it hits the theaters, y'all let me know if it's good. I don't know if this is a day one for me. Let's see. I mean, don't you have HBO Max? It's on HBO Max? Well, it's not HBO Max anymore. It's Max. Okay. Nvidia's RTX IO is here to improve load times and shrink installs. Install sizes continue to grow by the year. Yeah, we know. RTX IO works by offloading. That's what you got to just skip past the bullshit. You can find the damn article. By offloading dozens of the CPU cores worth of work to your GPU, which enables faster loading times and allows the developers to create more detailed worlds and environments. It's based on the open GPU compression standard, nerd shit, utilized by the likes of Microsoft and Vulkan extensions. RTX IO will be utilized in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart when the game launches on July 26th. That game already loaded pretty fast on PS5. That's cool. Games are gonna get faster as long as you got a Nvidia GPU. If you got AMD, man. You could put the article in chat by GPT-4 and they'll give you a quick summary of the article. I found it. I mean, the article wasn't long. Maybe if the article was long, then sure, but that one wasn't long. We could find the summary. What are the Oppenheimer reviews saying? I saw the Barbie reviews. Are they saying Oppenheimer's good? Redfall studio listing indicates a return focused to single player. Redfall isn't the game Arcane or Microsoft wanted it to be, as the immersive sim maker put out the co-op vampire slaying RPG in the vein of Far Cry. 94%, nice. Which didn't live up to expectations. It looks like they're on track for another Arcane Austin single player game after Redfall, though. They gotta drop Dishonored 3 to apologize. It seems that Microsoft is doubling down on Arcane Austin after the Redfall launch fiasco. I mean, they kind of have to. They paid $7 billion for Bethesda. You can't just get rid of them after 1L. That's a big investment, guys. like if this was EA, they probably would have got cut, but they kind of have to. As a new job listing could suggest that Dishonored, Prey, and Deathloop Studios indeed going back to its roots. Head of Xbox Studios, Matt Booty, already made it clear that Arcane Austin, responsible, yes, we know responsible, they just be saying shit, bro, won't be shut down due to the game being a miss, as it actually had a quite good play on the game. Wow. They will not shut down Redfall, as it actually had quite good gameplay on Game Pass. Are they saying like a lot of people played it on Game Pass? Is that the case? It's fucking Game Pass. Like, I paid it on Game Pass. It was free. Of course, that doesn't end. What? This shit got saved by Game Pass. If it was not on Game Pass, this shit would have sold dirt. Mr. Booty. Mr. Booty. Let's see. Podcast notes. Yeah, nobody's playing Redfall currently. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Redfall devs back. New Zelda. Let's see. Redfall Steam charts. Let's see who's playing Redfall. See, that's so misleading. In the last 43 minutes, 26 people played Redfall. In the last 24 hours, 52 people played Redfall. Its all-time peak on Steam is 1,500 people. Well, at Game Pass, it did really well. Yeah, it was free. But you see what happens when people have to pay for the dog shit? They won't. So what the statistic that we don't get and what actually matters is how many of those people stayed on that game? How many people uninstalled it? That's what we need to know. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It did really good on Game Pass. I bet it did, nigga.
What it do, baby?
Yeah, context matters, bro. It's also why it's important to read articles. Yo, I read there are like 14,000 endings in Baldur Gates 3. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was cool, but at the same time, this shit made me not want to play it. I'm like, God damn, like, why is there so many endings? Jesus Christ. Let me see if I can find it. Was it 14K endings, Baldur's Gate? Oh no, my bad, 17,000. Baldur's Gate 3 will have a whopping 17,000 ending possibilities. Baldur Gate Studios seems to be on track to be one of the most epic classic. Yeah, whatever. Some of the other developers have actually complained that Baldur's Gate 3 is setting an unfair standard for RPG studios that may not have the funding to have an extensive development. Along with the impressive numbers of 17,000 endings that apparently exist in Baldur Gate 3, one of the writers has spent about 6 months working primarily on the end of the game, and the Fexatrint Life had a chance to sit down with her and ask specifically how many variations of the ending were there, to which the writer responded approximately 17,000. Yeah, see? I wonder if that 17,000 is 17,000 vastly different endings, or is it like 17,000 Earth 2 endings? You see what I'm saying? Like the ending is still basically the same, like Mass Effect 3's ending, right? One was green, one was blue, one was red. If it's like that, then it's like you're just saying this to sell the game. It's really not a different ending. I'm curious to see like what's the level of detail in those 17,000. It's got to be like the color swaps. Like seeing is believing for me. I want to see some vastly different shit, bro. Shout out to whoever just joined the Discord.